All right, so moving on, bullying in the city of Elmira in Elmira schools is a huge problem. We have done stories where parents feel little is done to stop it and believe the schools are trying to hide the problem or ignore it. Should police be more involved in cracking down on bullying if someone reports it? Mr. Hassel, we are going to start with you. Your 1 minute starts now.
Okay, I'm not familiar with this matter. I oppose bullying 100%. I have a child in the schools, and I would be incensed if I knew that he were subject to bullying. So obviously we need to do something about it if it's a problem, and I would hope that the schools could take care of it themselves. I would favor that rather than getting the police involved.
Okay. Mayor Mandel, moving over to you. Do you think police should help crack down on bullying within the Elmira City School District? Why or why not?
This is the bottom line. That's a school district issue, which is governed by a school board and school administrators. If they need assistance from the police department, we will be there to assist them. Let's not forget that the sheriff's office has school resource officers over there to help prevent bullying. I know it is a problem, and that really starts at home with the parents. They should be teaching their young children that bullying is not acceptable, and if they are bullied, they need to know about it so we can correct it. School is a place for education and learning, not for a place for students to be bullied. So that's my position on that.
Okay. Mr. Hassel, you have a 30-second rebuttal.
The only thing I would add to that is that, bullying is a form of abuse, and abuse needs to be taken seriously throughout the city in every way that it occurs. I would favor some kind of a crisis center for people who are being subject to abuse and need to get away from it.
All right, and staying on the topic of law enforcement, what is your opinion about the quality of the job that law enforcement does in Elmira? Does anything need to change? Mayor Mandel, you'll start us off. You have 1 minute.
Well, I can speak on experience from this because I spent almost 30 years in law enforcement. Our law enforcement, our police officers, men and women do an excellent job. Okay, what we've done recently is engage them more with the community, developing a community faith-based with the police department to help keep the public safe, to help the police do their job. Our police department's highly trained. They're accredited by the New York State Department of Criminal Justice Services. I'm very proud of this police department. It's one of the most outstanding police departments in the state of New York and in the United States. They treat people fairly, and I've seen many instances where they've helped citizens out and they've kept the public safe. They've done an outstanding job, and sometimes with limited staffing due to the turnover rate, and because it takes a long time to get an officer from training back onto the street. So I praise our police, our men and women in policing.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mayor. And Mr. Hassel, same question. What is your opinion on the quality of the job that law enforcement does in Elmira? You have 1 minute.
My impression is that they do a good job. I do not know personally how much they do. It's not something that I see every day, but I read about it every day. I think they do a good job, and I am intending to meet the chief of police and meet the police and talk to them and find out what their needs are and help them. Help keep them safe themselves, as well as help them keep the people safe.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Hassel. Mayor Mandel, you have a 30-second rebuttal.
Yeah, and we're already doing that. We're providing with all the equipment they need, whether it be body armor, whether it be body cams, whether it be new vehicles, everything they need to do the job, we give them, and we'll continue to give them, and we'll do that. Not only out of our general budget, our operating budget, but we'll also do it through grants. So we'll do everything we can to provide our law enforcement with their needs.
Okay, all right, thank you, Mayor. And we're now going to move to a story that we recently covered here at 18 News regarding First